Okay, we're back. I want to point out something with Nikon with their SB900. I'm not sure if the 910, because I don't have it yet, if it does the same thing, but they have an overheating sensor on them so that the camera will, the flash, when it overheats, it'll just shut down and not allow you to shoot anymore. You can turn it off, but it kind of voids the warranty if you do that, I think. So, but for me, it's like I would rather burn up a flash than not get my shot, because that's what I'm getting paid for. Okay, so, but this is the important part I want to point out to you. There's also a warning beeper on this too that tells you when you're overheating. So I had heard about the overheating issues when I first got this flash, and I turned the overheating off so that I could keep shooting, but I didn't know there was a warning on it too. And I was like in a church firing away, all quiet, you know, going through the ceremony, and all of a sudden it went about like that. And everybody in the church just went, whoo, looked over at me, and I'm like, okay. And then I waited a while, I'm like, okay, that'll be long enough. I went, turned off, so I'm like, okay, so I can't shoot with that anymore. And of course, you know, the assistant I had at the time, I looked back, and they're all the way in the back of the church. And I had a couple other flashes with me, you know, because I always have backups. And I'm like going, trying to get their attention. They're back there walking around like going like. So I had to bump my ISO up to high ISO and shoot. But I just want to point that out. If you want to turn the overheating protection off on this, make sure you turn the warning off too. Otherwise, you'll have a really uncomfortable situation like that.